What is going on, guys? Arie here, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about some 7-figure stores that I found for you. So if you're a dropshipper or you're an e-commerce entrepreneur, but you don't really know what stores to model, what niche to pick, or what products to pick, or even how to design your store, then this is the perfect video for you. I found a bunch of different stores, and from these stores what we're going to do is get a bunch of product, niche, and design ideas. So without wasting any more time, let's hop right into the video. Alright guys, welcome to my computer. So as you can see, we are on AliExpress, and the reason why we're on AliExpress is because I want to actually show you that from these stores that I have found, you can actually get a lot of design and product ideas to test on your store. So traditionally, the way that we find products is just by looking at what the competition is doing. But another great way to actually do this and be more creative now in 2019 is to look at successful stores, like 7-figure stores, not necessarily dropshipping stores, that are succeeding with a certain product line, and finding similar products to those products and putting them in your store. So we're going to be finding some products that match some of these stores, but first let's actually look at some of these stores so that you guys can get some good ideas for niches, product ideas, and of course design. So the first store that I want to look at is this one called The Last Hunt. Now I will say, guys, that a really awesome tool to see sort of how well these stores are doing is called Similar Web. So it's actually a Chrome extension, and I recommend this to everybody. I honestly use this tool so much, and as you can see, it is telling us that this particular store, The Last Hunt, this month has seen, or in February, they saw 662,000 visitors. So this definitely adds up to about a 7-figure month for them. And that's pretty insane because that's not even their, peak holiday season. That is in February. So this is why Similar Web is a great tool to use, because you'd want to make sure that the stores that you're actually modeling are stores that are actually extremely successful. So anyways, this store, as you can see, is extremely successful. But to be honest with you, this store doesn't really say anything that's special to me. And as you can see, the niche of this store is the outdoors niche. Now, I've had stores in the outdoors niche. In fact, if you're an OG subscriber, you'll know that I had a store called Trend Cove. It was kind of a one-product store, and we were able to scale it to 60K in literally 50 days. It did 30K its first month very profitably. So I definitely have some background in the outdoors niche, and I honestly really love this niche, and I've been recommending it for a long time. So as you can see, they basically just sell a bunch of outdoors gear. But they don't just have, but if we actually also use a tool called Commerce Inspector, by the way, these Chrome extensions are both free, so I strongly suggest that you download them. We can go to their best sellers and actually see which products they are selling. So as you can see, their best seller is actually this product right here. It is the Viper 3. I don't even know exactly what it is. It's just a backpack, I guess, with a water holder. So right away, it has no customer reviews, but we can go over here and look up slim water holding backpack. I mean, I don't know. Those are kind of weird keywords. But as you can see, we found something pretty quickly. In fact, this particular product right here has 178 orders and 100 reviews. So this product in particular has done really well and looks to be a high quality product. It also has some pretty decent images. So as you can see right away, we kind of have a winner, and this is sort of a creative way to find winning products. This is something that not a lot of dropshippers are doing because, dropshippers just have a certain way of going about their business, and a lot of the times they just copy a lot of other, these traditional products that, to be quite honest, don't really work as well anymore. So this is a great example of that. Like right away, we found a really nice winner. And as you can see, you can see that their product page is pretty clean. They don't have any sort of, countdown timers. They don't have any, pop-ups or anything. It's literally just a product page, which is perfect. This is exactly how I run my own pages, and how I believe that you should as well. So from here, let's just click the add to cart and let's analyze their funnel a little bit. This is really important, honestly, just checking out sort of how they guide their customers to see how they're actually converting so many people. So Right here, perfect. They have like a sort of slide to cart. Then as you can see, their checkout is nothing special. It's literally, a normal Shopify checkout page, but it does look really clean and it does fit their aesthetic. So this is why this store is so successful. So this is the first store that I wanted to cover. And as you can see, we kind of have a really nice winning product from it. So I strongly suggest that if you do have an outdoor store, or if you're thinking about starting one, that you test this particular product, because it is a solid one. I do think this is a perfect product to test, especially for the summer. Summer is like the outdoor season, basically. So that's going to be a really good one to test. Now, the next store that I want to go to is this one called Culture Kings. Now, if we look at similar web, we'll see that they are actually getting about 720,000 visitors per month, which also adds up to about a 7-figure month, which is just insane. These brands are just absolutely killing it. This is my goal right here, honestly. And as you can see, they just basically sell streetwear stuff. And if we go to Commerce Inspector again and look at some of their best sellers, we'll actually be able to see that their best seller is just a gift card, otherwise just a staple t-shirt, like a really fitted t-shirt. So nothing too special, but the reason why I like this store is obviously because the streetwear niche is actually huge, guys. This is a niche that not a lot of people think about when they think of, what niche to pick, but the streetwear niche is absolutely huge. In fact, there are a ton of AliExpress products in this niche that sell really well. Now, I will say that if you are going to sell in this niche, make sure that you are careful about sizing. So be very particular about how you specify your sizing, right? Make sure that you size things up if they are too small, right? Or size them down if they're too big. Just make sure that you're getting it right so that you don't have many customer complaints. And of course, make sure that you're not selling any trademark stuff like Supreme or anything like that, because of course that can get you in trouble, and I don't want you guys to get in trouble. But things like this, that are extremely simple. Now, I'm not a big fan of testing clothing in particular, but the numbers don't lie. The streetwear niche is absolutely huge, so it's definitely something that I encourage you to try out if it's something that maybe you're passionate about, or you could see yourself building a brand around it. And as you can see, all of these niches that I'm showing you guys in potential stores, they're all basically brands. And I honestly believe that's the best way to start nowadays, is to build a dropshipping store that can eventually be turned into a brand. Now, let's look at the next one, which is Outdoor Voices. Now, if we look at similar web again, we'll see that this particular page is getting over 450,000 visitors per month. So if I were to guess, I would guess that they are doing 7 figures per month. And as you can see, their store really doesn't look anything that crazy. They just sell basically sportswear for women, which is a huge niche, guys. And honestly, I had never heard of this brand up until I found it for you guys. Typically, I thought that, Lululemon or whatever were the biggest competitors in this niche, but as you can see, there are other smaller brands that are still pulling in a crazy amount of their market. And I don't know, I've never heard of this brand before, so this is pretty cool. And same deal with this, guys. This is kind of like the equivalent of a streetwear for men brand. I mean, not really, but it is a huge niche, and you can find a ton of products in this niche. As you can see, even if we just filter by orders here, we can see that there are a ton, like literally this looks exactly the same as that. But same here, guys, same as the other store. I definitely advise you to be very specific with your sizing if this is something that you're planning on selling. You don't want to get customer complaints or unsatisfied customers. You definitely want to make sure that the products you're selling are not only high quality, but are the right size for the people that are going to be buying them. So make sure you go, the extra mile. You put in a little bit of extra research to make sure that the products are the size that you are, advertising, okay? Just want to make that clear. Look at the reviews, look at how people are reacting to this product. So like if we go to this one, for example, we can go to the feedback and we can see this person is very happy with their order. And it seems to be the case for a lot of other people as well. So, this is a really, really solid product to test right here. This is like a nice kit, and I'm sure the perceived value is really high, so you could actually sell this for a significant amount of money and be really profitable. So hopefully that helps you out, guys. This is actually a really cool store. It's very, very simple. It's like minimal, but honestly, I find that nowadays like minimalist looks are the way to go. Like simple is better when it comes to the design of your store. So from all these stores that we've looked at, you can kind of see the theme of simplicity, except for this one, of course, but even this one is still pretty minimal. Like their product pages, I guess, are a little bit hectic, but it gets the job done. And at the end of the day, this converts. So for this particular niche, maybe this is what works best. But for the other ones that we've looked at, it seems that like a minimal look works a little bit better. So now that we got that one out of the way, let's look at the last one that I found for you guys. The last one is actually Ado Gadgets. I've talked about this store in the past, and this particular store is driving about 200,000 visitors to their site. And the crazy thing about this store is that it's actually a drop shipping store. If you go to their shipping policy, this is kind of a dead giveaway of a drop shipping store. They ship their stuff out in 10 to 20 days. So clearly they, are shipping from China directly, which of course is not a bad thing, guys. Like, you shouldn't be ashamed of shipping directly from China. As long as you have good customer service and you're selling high quality products, then your customers are not going to be too angry about the shipping times. I mean, hey, there's always going to be people that are angry about their shipping times, but for the most part, as long as you're communicating with them, they're not going to be as upset as you may think. And another dead giveaway of a dropshipping store is them having totally different images. I mean, like this one, and this one, they look totally different. They don't look like they're in the same setting. And that's a big thing that, a lot of dropshipping stores do. And that's how you can easily tell a dropshipping store from just a normal store. But anyways, if we look at their best sellers, this is their best seller. And as you can see, it looks extremely clean. They've really branded their dropshipping store. And, they even have videos here. They've done an amazing job, honestly. Like, this is probably one of my favorite dropshipping stores out there. And the fact of the matter is, they're selling a lot of electronic products. Now, I do tend to stay away from electronics just because I know that there's a lot of issues that come between that, and I really don't want to get in trouble or get a lot of chargebacks. But as you can see, they have a phone number available, and they clearly are taking care of their customer service really well. So it's probably not an issue for them. And if you know that you can do the same thing, then maybe I would advise you to test some electronic products. If this is a niche, like the gadget niche, if this is something that you're interested in, then by all means go for it. But just keep those things in mind, guys. Just make sure that your customers are aware of, where their package is and all of that stuff. And if you do that, then you're gonna be able to grow a business like this one. I mean, I've been seeing this store for years now, and it seems to me like they've been consistently killing it for a long time, which is really impressive. So guys, that's honestly all I have for today. I just really wanted to make a video like this because I know a lot of you don't have stores to model or just don't even have an idea of where to begin. And I hope this gave you some good inspiration and some good ideas for products to test. This is actually a pretty decent product research method, so I may make another separate video just talking about this product research method and going a little bit deeper into it. But honestly, this video alone probably can help you out with that. Now, I do provide all of my e-com inner circle members with a huge list of stores to model, but the crazy thing about this is that most of these stores are actually dead now. So about 50% of those stores that I initially put into the e-com inner circle program are actually out of here. So I definitely have to make a new list for them. And by the way, if you do want to sign up to the e-com inner circle program, which is my paid course / mentorship program, then it's the first link in the description. As you can see, I've spent months and months creating this content and making it, top of the line. Each module is absolutely huge. I am going to be adding even more content in the next couple weeks, so the price is going to be increasing again. It's actually on a special discount right now, and it's not going to last too much longer. So I strongly encourage you to get in there if you want to. But if you simply can't afford to get in there, then I strongly suggest that you subscribe to the channel. I've been more consistent with making videos. I've been making at least 2 a week, which is kind of something I want to stick to for as long as possible. With that being said, I really hope you enjoyed this video and that you got a lot of value out of it. If you did, make sure you leave me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And of course, leave me a comment if you have any questions. I'll be glad to answer it for you. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.